Hello, good morning. Welcome to your Daily Hope Booster video. Today is Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about dreams. One of the biggest things I've struggled with throughout this whole global pandemic is the balance between wanting to do something big, wanting to continue to accomplish my dreams, and use action as a way to keep me motivated and out of stress and despair, and help you and encourage you to do those same things as well, but also balancing that with just feeling and living and just giving into the things that we are, the uncertainty that we're feeling, because for so many of us, well, all of us, this is unknown. We don't know what to do next. We don't know what will work and what won't work. But for me, I know that making plans and actioning those plans really works well to keep my sanity. And so I figure that I'm going to continue to share with you what I know and what works best for me, and hopefully these things also work for you. And if they don't, and you have different suggestions of things that I should help you with or can talk through, please let me know. And otherwise, I'm just going to continue to do what I know best to do. So today, that is about dreams and plans and identifying goals. I know that a few days ago I talked to you about my birthday goals and the annual planning that I do for my life. And today I want to talk a little bit more about how to identify what some of those goals and plans are, because so often we don't know what it is we want to do next. So there's a book. I know, another book. But this book is been super influential in my life over the last probably 10 years, 10 or 12 years. It's called The Dream Manager by Matthew Kelly. And it's a short book. It's 120 pages maybe. It's written as a business fable, which if you haven't read a business fable, they're quite entertaining. They're kind of a mix between fiction and nonfiction. They have lots of really great values and ideas and business concepts in them, but they're written as a story to help illustrate the point. And in this particular book, it's about an organization, a cleaning organization, ironically, who has a number of employees. Their turnover is really high, and they hire a dream manager, a guy to come in and identify the dreams of their employees. And throughout the book, it's shown how when an organization believes in the dreams of their employees, those employees will believe in the dreams of their organization. You know, you help support your people, and your people will help support your organization. I love this book. I have read it umpteen times, and I'm inspired by it every single time. One of the coolest parts about this book is the question asked to the manager. So not the dream manager, but one of the senior executives in the organization. And the dream manager asks him, "What are your dreams?" And it was profound because this gentleman feels like he's never been asked that before. You know, nobody has really cared enough to ask about his dreams in a really specific way like that. And he goes home and he asks his wife, and he talks about it with his wife, and realizes the kind of coolness, the importance he feels, how valued and seen he feels when somebody asks about his dreams and talks to him about those. So it just reinforces what he wanted to do at his organization. For me, when I'm asked about my dreams, what I want to accomplish in life, I get excited and overwhelmed and motivated, but also a little bit intimidated, because I don't know what to do. It's a little bit scary. It can be overwhelming and not knowing what to do next. So let's talk a little bit more about identifying the steps to accomplish those dreams, to identify those dreams, who dreams are for, and demystify some of those things and make it a little bit less scary. So who are dreams for? All of us. Humans, young and old, men and women, parents, couples, singles, families. You know, your dreams can be personal. They can impact you. They can impact your family. You can bring them into your dreams and have group dreams. You can have individual dreams. You can have professional dreams. It doesn't matter how old you are. The dreams can be close. They can be long-term, far away dreams. It doesn't matter who you are. Dreams are for all humans. Dreams are for people with many options. They can be driven by a ton of data. They can be driven by the unknown or the certainty. So things that you feel certain about, you can have dreams about those. And you can also work towards uncertain dreams as well, with a plan and progress towards those dreams. We want to connect our dreams with tomorrow and a plan of action to accomplish those dreams. So your dreams are often in the future, but how far away that future is totally up to you, especially when we are in uncertain times. I know I've talked earlier about taking things a week at a time because we can see a week in the future, or maybe a day at a time, or maybe even 10 minutes at a time. However that time frame looks for you, dreams are in the future. Some future-facing opportunity, which of course is all about hope. So when are you going to start these dreams? Well, you could start today with your plans in sand and your goals in concrete, as one of my father-in-laws likes to tell me. You can start tomorrow. Begin just with step one, and you can start that tomorrow. So often we feel like we need a little time to plan and a time to get used to it, and that's okay. You get to choose. So you can start today, you can start tomorrow. If you were in the middle of accomplishing a dream before, you could start where you picked off or where you left off. You know, start from an initiative you already started. Nobody says you have to start at square one. You can start in the middle. That's okay. And you could start maybe at your next coffee get together. Sometimes we need a milestone to work towards, you know. So maybe you plan to start at your next virtual coffee get together with a friend, or at the end of the day when you and your family are having dinner, and you plan at that time. That's okay. You get to choose. So how can you identify your dreams? You know, where can you plan for these things? Well, you can think about them in your head. Sometimes we like to just work them around in our head before we say them out loud. Also okay. You can create a bucket list. I have a bucket list builder initiative on my website. You can go through a virtual video that takes you through how to identify your dreams and then prioritize and categorize them. You can do bucket list builder. You can talk about them out loud to friends and colleagues. Sometimes we need that brainstorming ability from other people who can help us to be inspired and be motivated and push us, stretch us a little bit. You can write them down. You can write them in a notebook. You can write them on morning pages. If you don't know about morning pages, they are just where you stream of consciousness thought, where you write literally in the morning for 3 pages and just write until 3 pages is up or whatever time frame you've allotted. So you can just stream of consciousness all these things out, and you'd be surprised what comes out of your consciousness when you're not really thinking about it. Sometimes you can write them on a calendar. So I know for me, I've got running dreams and race dreams. And so I plan my calendar and when all those races are so I can work towards the training of those. You can plan them on an app on your phone so that you can get reminders and you can get progress reports and things like that. You can dream in an accountability group. So if you're in a mastermind or you're in a church group or some other accountability group that if you tell your dreams to, they can hold you accountable to taking those steps and working towards them, progressing towards them. You can work with a coach. You can work on index cards. You can, identify your dreams on index cards and then pick out the ones that are important to you or prioritize them, put them into time order, that kind of thing. But why the heck do we want to accomplish dreams? Once you are planning on where you're going to write these dreams down, how you're going to figure them out, why? Why do we even do dreams in the first place? Other than it helps us to plan for a hopeful future, why do we even do work towards dreams or identify dreams? We do them because it helps us to push outside our current boundaries, right? It helps us to stretch ourselves. It helps us to learn something new. They become a stepping stone to your next goal, to the next phase in your life, maybe your next career. Dreams are also so you can prove to yourself and to others that you can do big things or you can do little things, but that you can are confident enough to continue moving your life forward. We do dreams because we are anticipating the future. We want something great to look forward to keep us moving forward, and we do dreams we identify dreams for those reasons. Dreams are also important to help us find control of what we can control. We've talked about this before, that in these uncertain times, focusing on what we externally can't control is a recipe for stress and anxiety and ultimate disaster, really. So identifying some dreams and some things that you can do and some things you can control can really help to reduce and lessen that stress. Dreams can build confidence, encourage more confidence by accomplishing those things and proving to yourself and others that you can do it. And confidence inspires confidence and builds that foundation to keep you feeling good about yourself and to keep you moving forward. And dreams can be a mindful escape. So if you are stressed and worried and you're finding yourself focusing too much on what's going on in the world, focusing on your dreams and that hopeful future can really elevate your hope levels and keep you moving forward and keep you happier and feeling more positive about life. I can't wait to hear more about your dreams. Let me know if any of these things worked for you, and if you want to talk about any prioritization or categorization, let's do that. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.